Hi everyone, this is Yuliana and welcome to my channel. So today I have a very unusual video for you. It has nothing to do with photography, even though this is a photography channel. And the reason is, some time ago I visit Ajijic, Mexico, and whenever I travel, I'm vegan. I do research before to see if this place is vegan friendly, if I will have something to eat there, because being a vegan sometimes it is a concern, because unfortunately to this day not all countries or city are vegan friendly. And to my surprise, I noticed that there was actually no video of vegan cuisine in Ajijic or Guadalajara or Lake Chapala. So I've decided to make one because maybe somebody out there will find it useful. Okay, so first just a few words about Ajijic and then I will go to Cuisine, so you can just skip if you don't want to listen anything about the place itself. So Ajijic is a cute little town 40 minutes from Guadalajara, and it's located on the Lake Chapala. And the place is very beautiful. There's a huge lake on one side, and on the other side is a beautiful mountain. The weather is beyond phenomenal, especially in the evening. It's perfect. It's not so cool, it's not so hot, it's just amazing to walk in. Beautiful tiny streets, very well groomed, very well maintained, very quiet, houses all in the different colors with so many murals and the flowers blooming from everywhere, and it's just lovely, beautiful, quiet town. So it's not surprising that there is a very large retirement community, so a lot of retired American and Canadians are living there, but you will not really find that many younger age travelers there. I think for the reason because it's a little bit boring. It's really boring for young people. Well, personally for me, I found personally I find that I grab kind of a lot of attention for the reason because I wasn't only foreigner, but I was kind of, because of my age, I was the younger foreigner, so there's really not that many young foreigners in there at all, just because the place is really quiet. So if you type like parties and like lots of movement around you and entertainment, that's definitely not the place to go. But if you're looking to gather your thoughts, or maybe you're working on something, or you need an environment that is without any distraction, that is the perfect place and definitely recommend. So he stands on the Lake Chapala. Unfortunately, you cannot swim there. There is no beaches or nothing like that because lake is polluted. And although I did saw a few locals swimming there, that's not recommended, and in general people do not swim there. It's still, the place is really lovely, and the place is just overall very beautiful. The birds, trees, flowers everywhere, colors everywhere. As a photographer personally, I just found that every single spot, every single corner can be used for a photo shoot. It's just so picturesque and pretty. So that was really enjoyable. So that was a little intro for what comes to Ajijic, and now I'm going to go to the vegan cuisine. So I felt that food was kind of the main entertainment for me, which it's not really my type of vacation, but you need to make the best of it. And anyway, I spent wonderful time with my family, and so to my pleasant surprise, Ajijic has 3 fully vegan restaurants, which is amazing, and they hold by vegans and the owners are vegans, and the places are kind of running ahead. Places are really great. So okay, 2 places are in Ajijic and 1 is in San Antonio. And San Antonio is a little town next to Ajijic, but it's really close. We personally, from the place where we stand, we walk there and take 40 minutes of walking, or driving maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes maximum. So I consider it all together because you can actually walk there, and even the fact that you walk there, you can then with the free conscious eat anything you want, because you know you did good, because you also have to go back 40 minutes back. Anyways, so this was the first place that we visited, and it was the very evening that we arrived, and it called All In Vegan, and it's in San Antonio. Very, very lovely place. So this place is like a lot of in Ajijic you will find is like a family-owned style in the backyard, and they have a very beautiful, quite large backyard with the pool, and they have table sets around it, and it's just atmosphere is beyond lovely. There is trees, there is birds, there is just plants, and it's just so peaceful and quiet and relaxing. Beautiful place. So the cuisine is Mexican, which I absolutely love, but with the vegan twist. So I start with lentil soup, and I love soups. I order it almost anywhere I get the chance to, if they have vegan soups. A lentil curry soup, a mild curry broth loaded with brown lentils and topped with fresh cilantro, gluten-free. I ordered a cup for 50 pesos. So I thought it was delicious. It was very light, great for summer, even though it's hot. It didn't have that much overpowering flavor. It just was nice and light, and the lentils was, I mean, it's lentil soup, how bad can it be? I mean, it was delicious, it was really good. And then I had Pozole Verde, a savory tomatillo broth with cashew cream, oyster mushrooms, white hominy served with toasted and fresh limes, cabbage, radish, and onion on the side, gluten-free. And I liked pozole a lot. It came with chopped fresh radishes and some salad and I think some vegetables. I really enjoyed. It has a very strong, the broth itself has a very strong corn flavor, so if you're not really like corn that much, maybe it's something you should skip, but I thought it was really, really nice, and especially when I put all the chopped vegetables and I mix all together, and it was delicious. It reminded me of, if you're familiar with the kind of Russian-Ukrainian dish that called okroshka, it's the cold soup that usually serves in summer. Even though the pozole is actually served hot, but it kind of gave me the taste, probably because of all the fresh vegetables in it. It was delicious. I definitely recommend. I thought it was really, really good and flavorful, and yeah, and the oyster mushrooms I love. I mean, it was really good. It was good. Like, I would eat it. I would definitely eat it again. Also, I would like to say that before we came, the special word I have to say to Marisol, our server, she was so sweet and so pleasant and so helpful. She has a very, very good English, so we had really no problem to communicating with her, especially like in Mexico. It can be an issue, not everybody speaks English. She speaks amazing, and she was just so helpful and just the sweetest, the loveliest, so special. Thanks to her for being so sweet and lovely and help us out. So before we start, they brought complimentary starters, which is nachos with pico de gallo, I believe, and some other sauce. I didn't try them because I don't really eat processed food that much at all. But yeah, I thought that they was really good. My mother and Brian, my stepmother, enjoyed it a lot. And then they also brought complimentary starters, plantains. They look like bananas, but they're a little bit larger. They fried them with the coconut oil, and those was really good. Also very nice and very sweet of them, because when we came at night, we was already really, really hungry. And yeah, the starters come, you know, really in handy while we were waiting. So yes, that was just very nice. And unfortunately, I didn't film the plantains itself when they just came, but yeah, we enjoyed those as well. They're sweet and delicious, and just beautiful flavor. So then my stepfather ordered a pizza. Unfortunately, I cannot remember the name of it. It was really, really good. He said that it was really good. So all pizzas in the menus look good. My mother ordered traditional mole, and it made with pestle mortar with organic cacao, hazelnut, almond, pecan, peanut and sesame seeds simmered with potato and portobello mushroom, topped with chopped pecan, grated hazelnut, organic toasted cacao, and toasted white and black sesame seed, served with grilled plantain, gluten-free. Also, they didn't write there, it also comes with on the bed of spinach, of the raw spinach. It was really good, although even though it's a dish, it was sweet flavor, so it does remind me a dessert. I know it's in some cultures they have like a regular food that has a sweet flavor. I think this is one of them. For me personally, I came from Ukraine and we don't have that, so having a sweet dish is a main course weird to me, but the dish itself was really good. I mean, it's just plantain, sweet bananas with cacao sauce with the nuts, and I mean, how can it be bad? And for dessert, my mother ordered 1 scoop, I believe it was mint homemade ice cream, and made with nut cream and fresh coconut. And as I said, I believe she ordered mint, and it was good. On my opinion, and my mother agreed with it, I feel that there was a little bit too much coconut oil there. You could really taste it, and it's written that there's fresh coconut there, but I felt like there's coconut oil in it. But nevertheless, it still tastes really nice and good, and I definitely recommend. So all in vegan was really great find for us. We all enjoyed our meal. We enjoyed that much that we actually went back. So for our last meal, actually we started, it was our first meal in Ajijic, and the last meal ended up being there as well. So my mother and stepfather ordered pizza.
Huh?
So what pizza is this, you said? What type of pizza is this?
My is traditional, and for Brian is Mexican.
So this is a traditional pizza. And here is a Mexican pizza. They was quite good, and I ordered veggie burger, which is chickpea, lentils and mushroom burger with fresh grilled pineapple, beet and amaranth sprouts, served with fries or salad. It also was coming with a sauce, which was really good, like a vegan mayonnaise type of thing that they make everything. It was quite good. It was okay. It was good. It wasn't bad. It was okay. I enjoyed pozole more. Pozole was definitely my favorite. But definitely worth trying. I enjoyed it. I didn't eat the bun because I don't eat bread, but so it was good. It was good. It was good. Definitely worth trying. But I do think that we all agree that we enjoy our first selection that we did it the first time more. Yeah, so all in vegan in San Antonio, I definitely recommend. And yes, what comes to prices, for the first time and second, we spent, I think the bill was 480 or 90 pesos for 3, and Brian also had beer plus tips, so we spent on both time 550 pesos, which equals around 29 American dollars, US dollars. So it's not really cheap, like it's an American price. You can definitely, for $30, 3 people can definitely eat in the States as well. But I think for that much selection, plus including beer, it's pretty good price anyways. Also, I forgot to mention, very important thing about all in vegan is all products they serve there, they make everything from scratch, and it's all organic, which is of course wonderful. They care for health a lot, for their own health and the health of their customers. So definitely, if you around there, go and check it out and support the business, because food is really good, and Marisol, the waiter, is just the sweetest, and she would make you feel right at home and really cared for. Also, she was really sweet to give us a list of the places where they have a vegan friendly options, and she also gave us a flyer for a new vegan restaurant that opened just near our place where we was staying, which we end up going there as well. So yeah, it's just so sweet, so sweet, warming soul. We just, Marisol, if you've seen this, hi. Okay, so the next place we went for brunch next day was Machima. And we went to that place only once, unfortunately, because actually I would really like to go there more and explore deeper their menu. They have a really extensive menu. They're all vegan restaurant, and yeah, the food was actually really good. Everything we ordered, we was really happy. So Machima is also the same style, kind of family-owned restaurant owned by vegans. So you kind of go through to the backyard, and the backyard have a like nice, very intimate, quiet setup, just very pleasurable. Overall, just the vibe, all the vibe of the town is just quiet and chill and relaxed. So perfect. So you're passing through the kitchen, you can see where and how everything been made. The menu itself, as I said, is quite extensive, so there's definitely a lot of things to try. And yeah, I feel a little bit sad that we wasn't able to go there more. So my stepfather ordered, they didn't serve any alcohol, so he ordered a non-alcoholic ginger beer, and I thought that the flavor was quite nice and very interesting. Well, it was very refreshing. It was very refreshing and enjoyable. I ordered as a starter, of course, as I said before, I just love soups. So whenever I said the soup of the day was a beet soup, I actually really end up liking it a lot. It kind of remind me of the sweet version of borscht, but I don't think it has as many ingredients as borscht does. It has this beautiful creamy texture. I think there was some probably coconut oil in it with the beet. It just was have this sweetness and creamy sweetness and beet deliciousness. I really enjoy it. I eat it all, and I would definitely order it again. It was really good. And as a second option, I ordered, I believe it was, I don't remember the name of it. It was portobello, I think it was portobello mushroom steak with cauliflower. So that was really good as well. The only downside, cauliflower had it, not cauliflower itself, but it has some seasoning on the side that it was very extremely salty. So that was a downside. Even though the meal itself was really good, it was delicious. Even though it was super salty, I still eat it because it was really good. The portobello mushroom was just beyond amazing. Just so delicious, so juicy, so flavorful. I don't know what type of sauce they use, but it was out of this world.
It's pretty good.
Really good. The cauliflower was really good too. If it didn't have that super salty seasoning, it was delicious. Like meal was delicious. My soup and that, like, I was super happy. That's why I kind of feel a little bit regret that we were able to go there only once, because the menu was so large and there is so many options that I would just love to try, because I was impressed. The food was delicious. And if you at the place, if you in Ajijic just for one meal, then I would suggest you to go to Machima, because that was delicious. Okay, my mother ordered some type of bowl, like a Buddha bowl, I think, or something like that. It just was chopped vegetables with brown rice and maybe some greens. And she said it was okay. She said it was nice, it was okay. So I didn't really try it because I was just consumed with my own delicious portobello steak. But yeah, she said it was good, and it looked really good. My stepfather ordered some eggs on the toast with avocado and some grilled vegetables, and he really enjoyed it. He said that it was delicious as well, and we all finished our meals and we was really happy. And I think the bill was also around, I think, 5,500 with tips. So also again around $30, like $29, which again is not cheap, but for the amount of food and the quality of food, it was worth it, on my opinion. The one little ad I want to say, so whenever you're a vegan, especially raw vegan is myself, when you think of Mexico, you think that like fruits would be everywhere, all over the place, like in Southeast Asia. Like when I was in Thailand, there's like fruits sell literally on the street everywhere. In Mexico, it's not the case. So if you want to have some fresh fruits, you need to go to fruterias, and it's like a little stores, tiny, when they sell fruits and vegetables, and you just have to go there, and they open in the morning till the mid of the day, I believe, and just get something there. And at the time I was there was mangoes, papayas, cactus fruit, which was really enjoyable. I quite enjoyed it. If you want something more special, let's say, for example, we found one more larger store. We bought there blueberries and figs. I believe they sold there also cherries and grapes, but I think they was actually imported from States. So if you're coming from States, don't bother. In States you get better quality. They kind of didn't look really fresh. Although I did get figs. Figs was cheaper than in States. In States figs are quite expensive. And one more notice is a coconut. I personally love coconut water. And I prefer only the ones that actually fresh one. I don't buy the ones that they sell in the bottles or cardboard packaging. So I found them not as sweet as Thai coconuts, but they definitely very refreshing and delicious. And the coconut meat was actually really good as well. And I found one I bought on the road. I want to say 35 pesos, and the other time I bought one in the city on the road, and I bought water only for 40 pesos. So of course in the city it was a little bit more expensive. I don't know if it was kind of gringo price or not. I don't think so personally, but yeah, it was really delicious. Okay, and coming back to the restaurants. Okay, so after our brunch in Machinla, the same day for dinner, we went to the new place that Marisol from the All in Vegan recommended us, and it called Vegan Town. Surprisingly, I couldn't find it on Yelp because usually I'm looking for places to go, restaurants on Yelp. Maybe they didn't register yet, so very good for the that she gave us the flyer, and ended up that the place, it was actually quite close to us, so we could walk there as well. And this place, they open only in June, and we visit them in July, so they was just 1 month open, and owner also a vegan, and they specialize, the menu is not that extensive, they will extend it, which makes sense, they will extend it further in. So I believe, so they had salads, baguettes, which are sandwiches, and pizzas. I was really looking into salad selection, but I felt like having 2 meals would be too much for me, and I decided to actually try pizzas because they just look so good. And even though I don't eat usually bread or processed bread, even though it's gluten-free, the pizzas are gluten-free, I believe they made from corn flour. Anyway, I decided to make exception, and I'm glad I did. Oh my god, the pizzas was amazing. So the downside, you will have to wait because they make everything from scratch. So it is like a home cook style place, which is a good thing because you always get everything fresh. They don't use anything frozen or pre-made. They make it right there. The kitchen is, you can actually see the kitchen. The place is quite tiny and small, but which is make it very kind of intimate and nice, and you have to wait for it, but it's worth it. I ordered, and we went there 2 times, so it's a spot. So I ordered home pizza. My mother ordered BBQ veggie pizza, and my stepfather ordered vegan pesto pizza. So BBQ and home pizza shared first place. Both was delicious. So good. So I ordered home pizza one time, the first time, and the second time when we went there next day, I ordered BBQ because they both delicious. Definitely recommend. If you're in Ajijic, just go to the place. Their pizzas are beyond. My personal opinion, they better than in all vegan. All vegan pizzas are good, but they was really good. They was delicious. They was amazing. So definitely recommend step into the place and try them out because you will not going to regret. And if you're not a big pizza fan, such as myself, I forgot when I ate pizza like maybe years ago. This was really good, so flavorable, so juicy, so delicious, beyond amazing. So definitely recommend, definitely recommend. Okay, so that's an overview of the 3 places. They are fully vegan places that I definitely recommend. I was so pleasantly surprised. Also, they told us that a lot of places have a lot of vegan options, so vegan friendly, sort of say, they could find you something vegan. I didn't really experience it because we haven't been there for that long, so okay, so this is probably the end of my video. It was a little bit long, on the longer side. I hope you enjoyed and hope you find it useful. So if you're a vegan or non-vegan, definitely visit Ajijic if you're into some quiet vacation. And if you're not, if you're just in a delicious vegan cuisine, definitely place to go because those places are amazing. And yes, let me know, please, if you actually went to the place, please thumbs up and let me know. It's exciting to hear. And if you're into photography, please subscribe to my channel. I'm not really promising that I will make more of videos like that because, hey, while doing this video, I have found respect for vloggers. It's a lot of work. You have to remember to film everything every single time. And on the downside, you cannot really be in the process of enjoyment, being in the moment, because you always have to remember to film it and kind of share it with your camera. So yeah, I don't know if I will do any more vlogging like that, although as I said, I don't know, maybe if I'll find something very exciting. But please subscribe if you're into photography, or just thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and hopefully see you sometime next time. Bye!